So, in the last section, we are talking about these different types of costs, these variable costs, jump costs, fixed costs. Now we're going to see how do we record it, how do we then work a little bit more. To take it up and become a little bit more practical. The variable cost is like materials for production. The fixed costs, that's often what we call personnel. There are things regarding that which can make it a little bit more complicated, but we'll get back to that. And the jumping cost, that was our machines. But how do we then record these things? Well, in our accounting, our financial accounting, we have two different things. We have our balance and our financial report. Or financial report. These two concepts are what almost all accounts are built on, what they're based on. There are different variations of how they are structured, but overall it comes with this structure that we have our turnover, which is how much money comes into the company, how much have they sold for. Then we are subtracting our variable costs. So see, now we have the link between our cost types and our financial reports. So based on that, we will get a gross margin. Gross margin also means that this is how much money I'm earning from the core of selling my product. Then comes the next issue, is that we then subtract our fixed costs. So again, linking up to here, our fixed costs, like the personnel costs. And based on that, subtracting that, then we get our abbreviations, blah, blah, blah. What does that mean? Well, it's a fancy way of saying this is what we are earning before all the nitty-gritty accounting details come into play. It's earning before, you can see there's more coming, interest, taxes, and then some technical things, depreciations, and amortization. The last two, I'll get back to, because now we have the number that this is how good the company is actually doing right now. And as you could guess, before interest, then we have our financial costs we subtract. That was these ones here. And remember, you can both have positive and negative. You can have money in the bank, or you can own shares, and that would go in there. Then we had our minus of our taxes. Last one here. And we have our profit. This is what we're looking for. This is the big one. Alright. But if you're looking up here, there's something missing. These jumping costs, where are they, Claus? Where is it that we're fitting them in this entire setup of things? Oh, that's in our balance here. I'll just get it. So we can see what's happening. And the balance is a little bit of a funny thing because our balance sheet is actually two parts. And well, it is like the seesaw that you have with the kids. Well, bear with me, I'm not the best of for looking like sitting the wrong way. But of course they are smiling. Something like that. Balance means that it's something which needs to balance. And actually, well, you see, this is not balanced. We need something to balance. And our balance sheet has two sides to it. In essence, it's what we spend on. Oh, really? There was something that we spent on. Our machines. And how we got the money. So our balance sheet says on one side what we spent money on. Where is the money located? It can be located in machines. That's called assets. It can also be money that we have put in the bank. So we have actually spent on money on putting them in the bank. How did we get it? Well, one of the ways we can get money is by making a profit. Things linking together. Or it can be equity. Equity is what the owners of the company have put in. You also have actually another owner of a company. It's not often that you see that, but the banks. So over here we have profit from there plus equity plus loans. Over here we have, that was the assets. Let's just put it here so we will remember. Plus cash. We had some money. We just put them in the bank for now. And our stock. So assets, cash, stock, equity, loan. Let's just put the profit up here as well. And in the technical terms, that's what we call retained. Alright, so balance, what we spent our money on, how we got it, our financial report, how is the company doing right now, starting with our turnover, subtracting the variable costs, getting to a gross margin, subtracting our fixed costs. Then we come to EBITDA, where we subtract financial, taxes, etc., and we reach our profit. Alright, now you know everything about financial accounting. See you next